Yes, sir. You know what it is, man. It's DJ Remedy. It's K975. It is DJ Remedy. It is the Freestyles. And I know I said that again, but it's all good. You know what it is. Listen, you know we fresh off of industry beef, right? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to you. I'm light-skinned. You know it. So Kendrick won. Got to give it up to him. Kendrick won the battle. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know. But it's not about that right now. But the reason why I'm saying that, because I feel like I had to step my game up on these freestyles. Listen, episode 42 is in the house right now. We are tapped in with the Triangle area right now. And Jersey. Shout out to New York also as well. Man, shout out to my homies. King Draft, Swank. Yes.
It was good.
What's good, man? What's going on, man? I guess, fresh off work. 9 to 5. Yeah, I got my 9 to 5 too. You know, we all do that. But hey, we do this one time so we can support and fund the culture sometimes, don't we? Man, so Ken Draft, man, Vice City out now.
Yeah, word up. Vice City out as of April 19th. I hope y'all heard that. I hope y'all got that. Man, we just moving. We working. We trying to push the album. It's our best one to date. Mm-hmm. A lot of emotion, a lot of, personal feelings and stuff like that, things that us as black men and just people as, growing up in inner cities and like lower income neighborhoods go through, So it was a lot of stuff that I would hope that the people I grew up with can relate to, because I was just basically speaking from experience on the entire album. So we really hope people get an opportunity to enjoy it.
And when you say that, and coming from Jersey,
or Plainfield, New Jersey.
Plainfield, New Jersey, to be exact. I mean, what was that like? Like that environment? Just if you could speak on a little bit.
It's good and bad. Like, I was just thinking about this a couple nights ago. Like, I was raised by literally like a village of people. Like, I played basketball, so that's how I got the name Draft in the first place. But that basically saved me. Like,
wow.
I remember one time I was about to get jumped, and I was about to play a basketball game, and my coach happened to be at the door, and he saw it. He was like, "Yo, just come inside." Like, he kind of saved me from it, and that was the last time I had gotten to anything. Like, when I was in my sophomore year, and I just think about the way people just turned in high school. Like, when we first got there, you either went to the gangbanging or into something else that would hopefully sustain you to keep you out of trouble. And I mean, you really just get lucky, to be honest. And that's really what I'm talking about. Like, I done got jumped into a gang. I just didn't participate afterwards, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better, you know what I'm saying.
I know what you mean.
It's really luck. And my parents too. 100%. Having a father in the home definitely saved me from that. But I could have been easily into all that, and I just happened to not be interested, and that was the only thing that kept me. So
that's the most important thing, and that's what we're doing now. Shout out to everybody that's in their kids' lives.
Yeah, word up, definitely, 100%. I got my kids here now, and I'm trying to make sure they're not messing nothing up.
Yo, it's crazy how we don't have to pay attention to nothing. We could be sitting on the couch, but the minute we hear something or something ain't right, they too quiet. Or
you don't hear nothing. When you don't hear nothing, that's the most dangerous part.
Where they at? Swank, what about you, my brother, man? What's the upbringing in your environment was like?
Man, it's different coming from I think me and Draft kind of offer a similar perspective, but from two different, I would say, similar environments but different circumstances. I would say being from the city, me being from rural North Carolina, Middleton, North Carolina, 252.
Yes,
it's nothing out there. Population roughly 500 people. Everybody knows your business. Everybody's, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people are related there. So, it's also coming from a small town. It's you are kind of looked at crazy if you want to do something that's outside of the norm.
Yes.
So back home, it's you hooping, you going to got a job or something fresh out of college, get married, have kids, or you in the streets for the most part. So it's my parents, my dad, even though him passing that when I was 13, my mom and grandma, all of them together, Draft said, a village, they kept me out of just trouble. My mom would send me off to camps in the summer because she knew it was nothing for me to do here. I would eventually, and I still, you know what I'm saying? Like, you being a kid, you find your way into stuff like here and there. That's just life. You gonna explore, you gonna go through stuff. But for the most part, like having a strong like foundation at home saved me from a lot of things that like some of my friends went through, family members went through, repeating the same cycles that like older family members went through. So I think we talk about that a lot in this album. I like Draft said, it's two sides to it. Like, there's definitely some horrible things that happen at home, but I wouldn't trade being from where I'm from for nothing in the world, man. It's a lot of things that you don't get in like big, larger cities that you get being from like a small town, like just like the
hide and seek.
The high, like those experiences, like even like just being a kid, man, like the stuff that I learned, like I wouldn't have been able to learn it nowhere else, man. The sense of community that's at home, like everybody got their bullshit with them, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying, we all still family, we all still love each other, you know what I'm saying. Everybody wants the best for each other, you know what I'm saying, but we just learning how to work through, you know what I'm saying, past issues and push it forward and become better and make sure everybody that comes after us is better than we were. So
I feel you on that one, because when I came here in 94 came to the Carolinas, my mom, dad was in the military, came up here. We was in Roland, North Carolina, Lumberton, Roberts County.
Yes, sir.
Whoo! I'm talking about where there was only one road, and the one road, you had the town, you had Roses. That was our Walmart. Man, that was our Walmart.
Bro, Roses. I tell people all the time, they be like, what kind of like stores y'all got at home? I'm like, listen, when you come through Littleton, if you coming from like 85, you get off 85, get on the exit. You coming through Littleton, bro, you see the sign that says "Welcome to Littleton." If you're not hit, it's only one stoplight.
That's it.
It's only one stoplight. If you're not hit by that stoplight, you're in and out in 60 seconds. You're in and out in 60 seconds. Yes. Like, our grocery store is a Piggly Wiggly.
Yes.
You got a Dollar General, and you got a Family Dollar. That's it. The restaurant is Hardee's. We got like
and you got to go 30 to 20 minutes to get to a good restaurant.
Like if you want like McDonald's or something, that's in Roanoke Rapids. That's the next town over. It's like 10, 15 minutes. Yep. You want to go to the mall, that's 45 minutes. Rocky Mount. So like, we didn't really like, and that's why I love being from where I'm from. Also, like, people like get on us because we 2-5 in college, like it's like we meet somebody that's from like the area, even though we cover the most part of the state, everybody from like different places. But if we meet somebody else that's from the 2-5, it's like, bro, you understand, like you get it, like. So I wouldn't trade it for the world, bro. It's amazing. Like you don't meet people. Yeah. Like we're just a different. It's something different in the water. You're just a different type of person if you're from that part of the state.
Absolutely. Boy, we can talk about we can go days now. I ain't trying to lose you now. We can go days talk about it.
The eating is different. The eating is different. Ain't nothing like eating at home, boy. That country eating different, man.
Oh man, listen, Vice City, y'all. You know, everybody in the listening session. Shout out to the listening session. That was a vibe. Women was looking good. Ooh. Man,
shout out to the ladies, man.
Shout out to the ladies. They were definitely in the building. Number 4, track 4. Everybody was like an Expensive Taste.
Oh yeah.
Yes. What's your favorite song off of the record? What can you say that your favorite song is out the record?
It's been changing for me, actually. It just depends on like what's on my mind that day.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
that.
I feel like Thuggin' was the most accurate depiction of my life. Like. So it everything I said in that verse was like firsthand experience, like everything. So that's why when I was like, oh, I got jumped into a gang, like I've also seen other people be jumped into a gang. And it's like when you in that type of neighborhood, like if you're not involved, you just mind your business and you see some wild shit. Yeah. Like I've seen some crazy shit. Like, and one of my mentors growing up, he used to say like, yo, you know this isn't normal, right? And we're like, all right, man, whatever. Like, but I would come when I got to college, because I was born and raised in Plainfield. I went to high school in Plainfield, but I went to North Carolina Central University. And when I got to college, I would tell stories, and people would be like, you had a what? Like, we used to have riots. Like news cameras was coming up to the school, like to see like riots. Like that isn't normal, and I didn't know because it was just a regular day for us. Like that'd happen, and then we just go home. Like, wouldn't even tell your parents, like yeah, whatever. Like, but now that I'm older, and like I couldn't imagine having my kids see some of the stuff that I've seen. Like
Course.
I wouldn't want them to go through nothing like that. But Thuggin, I definitely was able to touch on a lot of the stuff that had happened to me up until this point. So that may be my most personal. That like I'm kind of biased towards that song. Like
Shout out to Sweater on that track too.
word
Shout
up,
out to Sweater.
he smoked that shit. Word up, definitely.
Swain, what about you, man? What's your favorite record off the album?
I'm like Draft. It changes depending on the day. This week it's been Like a Jungle, produced by Knife.
Yes.
It's been Like a Jungle, and
We experiencing that right now, boy. Today was
for sure.
today. We supposed to be celebrating another album, but we
Hey man, shout out to Rap, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rap. Please don't cry out right now. The Crib 2-5.
Yeah.
It's been Like a Jungle and Vices for me, featuring Sean Stockman and Boys the Men. Those two have been like the joints for me this week. I think those two like kind of like you can listen to the like, if you want to know what the album is about, listen to those two songs.
Just the title alone, you want to listen to it. Like a Jungle.
Yeah,
Woo!
it's. I think me and Dre when we made. I think we initially made that like 2022, and both of us were going through like just tremendous loss at the time and trying to figure out how to like deal with it and cope. When actually, I think my uncle had died from COVID in 2020.
Yeah.
One of my homies got killed.
Ooh.
2021. So it's like each year back to, I'm like, God, Lee, like I can't get a break. I think Draft had like lost a homie around that time too. So it's like we both like trying to figure out music, life, COVID, everything like at the same time. And it's like sometimes you don't really like handle these things the right way. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about like
absolutely.
Like just smoking like way too much just to be like, I just need a break. I need to get away. Like, and you can't leave the crib, can't go nowhere, can't be around family. Right. So it's like, what other like coping mechanism do I have? And it's like sometimes you bury yourself too much in some of the wrong things. So Like a Jungle is a song that talks about that. And then Vices is pretty much just like a summary of the album. Right. Like you come into this music or any career, I would say, and everybody wants to attain like mass success and do better for themselves, but people don't understand that like a lot of shit comes with more money, more like recognition as far as like notoriety and fame. If you don't got your shit together before, that's only gonna amplify like who you are when you get it. So if you got a problem with money before you get money, what you gonna do when they dump $1 million in your bank account and you couldn't manage 100? If you had a problem with women before you get fame and fortune, if you couldn't keep it in your pants before, what you gonna do when you got the #1 song in the world right now and everybody at your neck? Like you gotta deal with these things. Like my granddad always told me, it's like, look, if you can't do it slow, why would you be able to do it fast? If you can't handle it in a small quantity, why would you be able to handle it in a large quantity? So
you're not ready. Wow.
That song pretty much just like sums that up. Us coming into it and thinking it's one way, wanting certain things, and then as we like traveling along this journey, you realize like this shit ain't really like what, you know what I'm saying, you think it's gonna be. It's a totally different, you know what I'm saying, situation once you're in it versus like looking from the outside. So yeah, them two have been the ones for me.
Some people don't like dealing with the process. Some people don't like dealing with the process. A dream is what it's meant to be. A dream is happy. It's what the end game is. But before you get to that end game, some shit behind it. Some shit behind it. Listen, man. So is it safe to say that Like a Jungle and those records, or at least a lot of these records in Vice City, from what you experienced, I think it's safe to say, for me, in my opinion, you guys laid it out all on the track.
Oh, definitely. I'm
talking about like if you were going through something, you let it out, and it was kind of like your therapy.
For sure.
Yes.
We on that project before, we got a song called Therapy Session that was produced by Cash, and going is one of those years where like me and Draft was like going through like tremendous loss. So like we literally like we're just venting.
Right.
Literally just venting. So when we coming back and making this album, of course it's like being like maybe 2 to 3 years later, you gotta like put yourself back in that headspace. And of course, like life still, you know, life has gotten better for us both, but things still happen between then, you know what I'm saying? The path ain't always straight. There's some curves and shit in there somewhere.
Absolutely.
But, you know, putting ourselves back in that headspace and also updating people on like what has happened since the last time they've heard from us. So we definitely treat it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this is as much of a healing thing as it is like fun for us too. So we it's definitely like therapy for us for real.
Okay. All right. Draft. Any talk on that?
Yeah, I mean, we got therapy was a perfect word for it. We got another song called Therapy Session 2 on this album that's also produced by Cash. And the verse on that I wrote after I held my second son. And I didn't realize, like, I didn't know how to love at that moment. Like, I was like, or love a woman at least. Like, you don't really, like, you have all these unhealthy experiences, especially growing up in, like, neighborhoods that we come from with women. And, I mean, my parents was married. My parents have been married for, like, however old I am. They've been married that 30 years, whatever. And, but when you go outside, like, you experience these things for yourself. And it's like, you hear the things that your friends say, you hear, or you see the things that go on in, like, high school and stuff like that. And you don't realize that you're learning things that aren't right like that. And you're growing up also, like, you're not a teenager no more. And I'm like, you don't realize that these things have to change until you have to deal with them. And as men, you don't talk about that. Like, you just think, whatever, man. Like, it's like, she tripping or whatever the case may be. And you don't really take a look in the mirror and think about the things that you could be doing to, like, potentially either mess this situation up or make it worse or, like, harm her. So it's just all about, like, recognizing the things that you go through. Right. And, you know what I'm saying, just applying that to your life and being able to get better and recognize where you stand and, you know, go forward. So, yeah.
I think we just had therapy today, guys. I think we just had some.
No, we did not. Go to therapy for real.
Nah, for real.
Go to
therapy.
Definitely.
I'm playing with you.
Go to therapy for real.
We are not psychotic. Look, man, we just man, we gotta hang out more, man. That's all I'm gonna say. We gotta hang out more, man, because for sure,
I'm
like,
with it, 100%.
a lot of things I'm going through, right? You know, in that time and the process, of learning, healing, and then when y'all talk, like, oh my God, I feel like I'm having a flashback right now. But listen, we about to give y'all some healing. We about to give y'all some motivation, some inspiration. We about to get into it, man. Listen, it's King Draft. It's Swank. We about to get into it, man. It's the Freestyles right here. It's K975, man. Let's get to it with our first joint. Draft, you ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Let's get it.
It is your boyfriend on the beat.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, you know what to do. West End Jammer Records. Yeah, you know what to do. Right. Check. It's King. Yo. Look in my eyes. You see anything less than real, it's a mirage. I watch shit grow off my wrist like a corsage. Garden grown. Stand on my green like a garden gnome. I tap dance on the beat just like Shy could part a zone. To get in, you need thick skin, band-aids, and cortisone. To get out, it's either clock, tick-tock, or skin and bones. Look, I'm in a zone. He couldn't get to school, but he getting homes. He did a year, then reappeared, still trying to get it gone. How I come out so right around so many living wrong? How I come out so nice and still had to get the chrome. Look, I'm levitating, still learning how to love, but never hating, cause I got better waiting. Just trust me, I'm very patient. Look, who'd have thought I cook up Michelin star food for thought? Can't sleep anymore, so I have lucid thoughts. Super sharp, watch me get to separating shit when I move abroad. Move with force, so much motion, I can black truck Uber God to the spot if I lose a thought. It's like, oh, there you go, that I can't wait to find a mirror flow so I can see who turned mud to a miracle more rounds than a merry-go. Yo.
Yes. Keep
Hey,
going.
Jammer Records, you already know. King Draft. Swank. Vice City out right now. Let's get to it.
That was therapeutic right there. Goodness gracious. Swank, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm supposed to match that. Yo. Chandler Records in the building, 2-5 in the building, Vice City out now. Let's talk a little shit, you feel me? Yo. Gonna show you niggas how to do this shit for real. Real spitters, real bars. Check, look. Niggas talk like they really nice, but never drop shit that people really like. With no pen, I still found a pen. That's bars, these niggas like phones without a SIM card and no charger. Useless, they like, boy, you ruthless when you spit, just like the coupe is. I cop it once I got a few M's or maybe 6 figures. Fill it up with 6 bitches. I came from the trenches, somehow I skipped the street life. My homie don't take pics but shoot just like a
cannon.
With that AR, he like Aaron Rodgers. No, he got a
Cannon.
bad bitch, she bomb, trying to blow me like a
Cannon.
shit. In the 2-5, they don't do too much talking to you. They make you talk to the
Cannon.
They gon' make you have a conversation with the
Cannon.
help you meet your maker, separate you from your family.
Cannon.
Check, look, boy, I rap like this my last option. Chiropractor, yeah, I'm back popping. Shit, you don't understand. Niggas laughed, I said I got a plan. They must be high. Niggas stone, throwing rocks and hide their hands. Remember asking hoes for numbers, they like not a chance. I'm from the land where women gripping poles, but don't exotic dance. I dodge the streets and put my life on beats. Rapping on this max, the apple of my mother's eye. What a sight to see. The master of my own fate, the story's not complete. Nicest with no pen since the GOAT. All you niggas sheep. And I'm the shepherd, shit, follow me. Why you think they call me Mr. Fantastic for? I got a lot of reach. You know it's dope, plenty quotes every time I speak. The 2-5's finest, just rewind at every line I see. This rapping on the meanest at natural aphrodisiac. Bad bitch, she trying to bust it open. Shit, I'm trying to see a day above ground. Thank God for letting me see it. Been shitting on niggas now for 29 years. Come from where they trap, flip bricks and rob, yeah. Bullet holes, there we decorate your home like IKEA. Starting writing raps, mama voice in my ear saying the streets ain't for you. Be damned if you die here. My pop's so dope, so you know his son is the realest with the wrist work. A brick is a 6 verse. A shorty say she got a man, but they on bad terms. They falling out like hair from alopecia or a bad perm. She call him out on all his fucked up ways. He be on her nerves. She say he lying. You ain't a real nigga if you don't keep your word. And that she fucking with a real one cause you mad weird. Yeah, most these niggas pussy need a pap smear. We on that new shit, you still on last year. We do this shit. Ask Lori Harvey who the future is. All in all, being present is a gift. Both feet planted firm, always standing on my shit. If I said it, then it's meant. Understand it, I won't switch, I won't stamp it. Hope you understand it. Nigga, I'm an artist, every beat is a canvas. Reppin' for the city, 2-5 till I vanish. Littleton to be exact, put the city on the map. Nigga, this is not a drill. Swank and draft, holla back, bitch ass niggas.
And that's one take. So anybody that be pulling up here, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's different. Like, niggas come up here talking all that crazy shit is different. Like, this is different. Niggas is not doing this. I just wanted to, if he didn't say it, I wanted niggas to know.
Know what I'm saying? It's you gotta be cut from the cloth, man. That's the only, like, you gotta be cut. Like, it's either you like it or you not. It's either you is or you ain't. You know what I mean? Come up here with your stuff together, you know what I mean? Come up here and have your shit right, you know what I mean?
It's 2024.
This man taking his time, you know what I'm saying? People taking time out of their day to shoot and have, you know what I'm saying, have this, you know what I'm saying, this platform here. Come up here and
I feel like my
show
thoughts
out.
is being speaked on right now.
Come up here and show out, you know what I'm saying? Give the people something to watch, something entertaining, give them some quality. Don't be coming up here half-assing, bro.
Woo!
Don't be coming up here half-assing.
Woo! Why you in my brain, man? No Diddy. Why? It's like my thought. Like, hey, look, man, we had some good people, but
Yeah. I mean, this is just, you know what I'm saying? It's friendly competition. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, there we go.
If niggas feel different, they can prove it. I just don't see nobody proving it.
You can spin the block.
I would love to see I would love to see somebody prove it.
He said it. You just gotta spin the block. If you came here, you gotta spin the block if you feel like he talking about you. That's all I'm gonna say. How about that?
My granddad,
How about that?
My granddad used to say, "The shoe fit, lace it up and wear it."
Oh,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying?
You know what it is, man.
Already.
It's the freestyles, K975, man.
Jamla Records.
Ain't nobody else doing these freestyles in the city but me. You hear me? You hear me?
We outside, man. It's
But I
2024.
appreciate everybody trying to now do it. We appreciate that. Thank you. It's K975 freestyle.